Rosemont Copper is committed to implementing its reclamation and revegetation plan during the first year of operation. Rosemont's approach is to use tested reclamation methods and seed mixtures that will create a self-sustaining, self-repairing ecosystem. Construction began on Rosemont Copper's revegetation test plots in 2009 to verify the best methods for the Rosemont location. This field testing will allow for the assessment of many factors, including climate, seed placement, soil preparation, seedling survival, and other issues that will impact reclamation success. Construction of the test plots required the removal of existing soil materials and plant growth, as well as the reshaping of the areas designated for the test plots. The Tucson Cactus and Succulent Society accepted Rosemont's offer to salvage plants prior to test plot construction. Society volunteers successfully removed over 650 plants.
The Tucson Cactus and Succulent Society came out and put in over 400 hours to salvage all these plants. They're a nonprofit organization, but their sales from their plant sales went towards educational grants. And they were a great company to work with, a great organization, and we're very thankful for their help.
The test plots have been designed to mimic the future mine slopes to be reclaimed and revegetated. These test plots are located at two separate locations at elevations of 4,600 feet and 5,400 feet. These elevations match the upper and lower elevation to be covered by the perimeter buttress and will allow for an accurate assessment of revegetation and reclamation methods. Test plot surfaces were covered with soil gathered from Rosemont Copper's property. This soil was placed approximately 12 inches deep on an east-facing 3-to-1 slope. Test plots duplicate the exact conditions to be encountered with the future waste rock and dry stack buttress facilities. Different plant species have varying requirements for germination and establishment. Greenhouse studies using the three most common soils at the Rosemont site were undertaken at the University of Arizona prior to field testing. These studies determined the most ideal soil type and soil preparation methods.
These soils came from a nearby source on Rosemont property, and they were brought here and they were placed to a 12-inch depth, which will represent future reclamation.
Test plot environments have been created by combining mulch with soil surfaces and soil texture treatments. Evaluation of each plant species will be based on the soil type and preparation method in which it is placed. The seed mix being used in the field tests was developed through greenhouse studies at the University of Arizona. This mixture was selected for its ability to establish on the local soil types and under the widest range of rainfall scenarios. Rosemont Copper seed mix will be exposed to the natural conditions that greenhouse studies cannot provide, such as wind, precipitation, topography, seed predators, and wildlife. To successfully reclaim the land, it is imperative to identify the best seed mix. All species in the Rosemont seed mix used on the test plots are native, common to the area, and commercially available. Rosemont used a number of distribution methods to seed the plots. Seeds were mechanically sprinkled across the surface of certain test plots using a broadcast seeding method. Other plots were seeded using hydro-seeding. Revegetation not only promotes site stability by reducing erosion, but also assists in repairing hydrological functions. Long-term testing will continue on the test plots as the ideal seed mix and revegetation methods are identified and improved. Extensive greenhouse testing has shown that incorporating mulch into the soil adds carbon, promotes moisture retention, improves water infiltration into soil, and aids plant establishment. Rosemont test plots will examine the benefits of wood fiber and straw as mulching agents. Wood fiber mulch was applied as slurry to evenly cover specific test plot surfaces. Study of those plots will determine the benefits of wood fiber as a mulching agent. Straw was applied to other test plots to examine its benefit as a mulching agent. The straw being used on the test plots is certified weed-free to ensure weed species are not introduced. Weed-free straw is commercially available and is commonly used in reclamation. The generous rains during the 2009-2010 winter season initiated seed germination on the test plots. Plots without mulch showed slower and later germination. These early test results have laid the groundwork for identifying the optimal seed mix and planting methods.
With the reclamation beginning in year 1, we're able to have nearly 50% of the reclamation completed by the end of the project.
These field tests will assist Rosemont Copper in determining and developing the right reclamation plan. With the right plan and the right elements, it is possible to recreate a functioning ecosystem on reclaimed land.